That is huge, and that's something that I've throughout the years. I mean, I've tried to manage, train, teach, show, and that's the thing. I mean, you always want brand recognition. You want your brand to be on top, but they don't make the relationships with the brand. They make the relationship with the people in your store.
And then the brand comes in.
And then the brand comes into play. And the thing is, if you're looking for longevity, if you're looking for somebody who was going to stay with you for a long time, it could say Rent-A-Sitter. It could say Aaron's on the front door. It could say Joe's Rent to Own. But the truth is, did I get what I wanted from you? Are you taking care of me? And when I have a problem, can I call you and have a regular conversation? You're not beating me down and I'm not beating you down, but we look at each other as people and say, this is my dilemma. How can we help each other get through it?
Right. And that's why I went back to you to say, you don't compete with the competitor. You compete with yourself. And so there's enough room for everybody, in my opinion, if you're running a good, solid business, because everybody gets traffic in the doors. What you do with it when they come in to earn that customer's business. And, since I've been with Buddy's, it's funny, I used to think all the competitors were shaking in their boots. Let them shake was one of our terms. They weren't. At the end of the day, we existed, but we're existing as a competitor of Aaron's. I never heard anything about Aaron's, but I don't think they have the same mousetrap anymore that they had. They got nothing to boast about other than I'm not really sure. I think that's where they've kind of lost.
Yeah, it's different than it used to be, for sure. There are some changes in the rent-to-own mindset in the rent-to-own industry altogether. Talking about when you left in 2013 and then coming through here and you changing through the brands and you're now an owner of a different company. What do you think of some of the things that have changed in the last 10 years that have really kind of changed a business? Because I remember 2013, 2014. It's not the same as it is today. And, I know that it goes in about a decade increments, right? There are some changes that happen over and over.
There's evolution.
Evolution, correct. But I know that from the 2013, 2014 era to the 2023, 24 era, the biggest thing, of course, that changed everything was towards the end of the pandemic, really changed the mindset of some consumers. At the end of that consumer-based change, we also have a generational change.